Hello. It's been 2 months already. OMG GG.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into the stream. It's gonna be a bright day. How are you all doing? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a... Oh, my goodness.
Yay, stream.
Thank you for the 600 bits. What the heck? Codapixel, thank you very much. Brand new tier 1 sub. Welcome in. Bubbly Soda, 2 months, resubscribing. Welcome back. Jotun with 2 months as well. Thank you so much. Kiwi with 2 months as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much for the support. May, thank you very much as well for the 2 months. Good morning. Good morning, chats. Good morning. I realized I didn't, the chat was active enough, so we're going to snooze this. Hopefully it doesn't. At some point in time, we're going to have to run ads. Soon, in a second. What the heck? Oh my goodness. W8on with the 5 gifted subs to the community. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. 20 stream streak. What the heck? Mig with the 5 as well. Gaming. Ashy with 5 as well. Lightning with the 7th. With the 7th stream. Grab with 20. What the heck? Thank you all, everybody. Good morning. Welcome here. So, Curiosity with 20 as well. What the heck? Y'all have not been missing any streams. Asters, thank you for the 4. I appreciate it. Julia, thank you for the 5 stream streak. Rose with the 5. Jace with the 2 gifted subs. Crows with the 7 stream. Luna with 15. Sunny with 5. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We're doing another kind of This is a Subathon preview stream. We're gonna be doing something that I would be doing anyway. There are things I need to get done anyway. So I figure it might as well. Scooter! With 5 gifted subs to the community as well. I appreciate it. We're kicking off another like level 5 hype train right at the start of the stream. And it's just like a random Saturday stream. Y'all make me so nervous for February. It does not mean it adds to the counter. Valid, Dusk. Valid. Y'all make me so nervous / so excited for February. Good be nervous. Oh, God. It could be fun. Make it more streams 1 a.m. start. No worries. Okay, y'all, an ad is going to run. I'm going to do a 1-minute one, so it's the shortest possible because I didn't leave the starting soon screen playing for long enough, and chat was super active. My God. Level 5 hype train. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for the 5 gifted subs. I really, really appreciate it. And your credit card is ready. Y'all, as always, take care of yourselves. That's all I ever ask, okay? That's all I ever ask. Freedom to spend my money. Okay. Just take care of you and yours. I appreciate the support. I really, really do. I'm not going to sit here and lecture you all. You're all at least mostly adults. I believe in you to be responsible. Scooter with the 7th stream streak is as well. Thank you so much. You have plans for February. Me too. I've been working my way through the plans with everybody. Digits with 100 bits.
You went live at the perfect time. I'm aggressively sick, and I've been eyeballing Twitch all day.
A lot of people have been sick. It's unfortunate. It feels like it's rough right now for a lot of people, which is not great. But I'm glad you're here, and hopefully you're feeling better. Soon you'll be in the walls. True. We're actually planning for multiple people to be in the walls. It's going to be quite nice. I'm excited. Stream streak. Wait. Has a Laguna stream streak. Say that again. Ghost. Scooter has a Lagundo stream streak fork found in kitchen. What does that mean? I'm so confused. Those words, I understand what each of those words mean, but when you put them in that order, I am confused. Oh, fork found in kitchen. Water is wet. Okay. I was trying to figure out what a stream streak fork was. I'm like, what is a stream streak fork? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that meant. I thought they were adjectives. A comma there would have been extremely important. No, this is not an unk moment. I'm going up and I'm looking. There was no punctuation. This is not my fault. I don't have a fork. What am I supposed to do? Do I need to go upstairs and get one? Word crimes. New Twitch feature just dropped. Forks! Yay, for everyone. It was also confused in all honesty. The importance of grammar. Legs branded utensils. That is not a thing. However, there is something that I do want to show everybody. Hold on. We're at a level 6 hype train. Y'all are so amazingly supportive and so amazingly just amazing. You just genuinely are. Hold on, I did not finish this. Boop. No. No. Add. Hold on. Standby. Save. Save. Public. Save. Yes. Change. So, I've made a thing. I've made a thing. This is very small and very simple and very silly. But I couldn't resist. I could not resist. I could not resist. So there is now an I Heart Legs merch design. You want because it would be funny. Aster, thank you for the 5 bits. Older Than Bones resubscribing.
Let's do
So very kind of you. Thank you so much. Okay, now that you've done that, I need that. Thank you for the 25 bits. You don't need to say that to say I need it now. Exclamation mark store. It is available. It is in the shop. You can all grab it. Your next con meet is gonna be crazy. Oh my god, I did not think of that. Oh, I did not think of that. I did not think of that. That's very interesting. If it's that easy, can we get the light? It's harder to make certain things. How do you do? I'm doing good, Chaos Skelly. How about yourself? When you got it like that. But yes, thank you all very much for the level 6. Ridiculous. Level 6 hype train as we were starting up the stream today. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Purple Fire Kitty with the 35 stream streak. Congratulations. Bald Man hype. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Did with another 80 bits as well. Who can't walk? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Totally Seal, thank you for giving me something else to acknowledge in chat. Oh, boy. I can call you Jack. Okay, great. That works perfectly. Okay. I don't know what's going on with ads. It keeps saying ads are snoozing, then they're running, then they're not running. So I apologize. I think we've broken something with the ad scheduler. I'll try to work around it. Dog was fine. Cookie is so sleepy. You did not already buy a shirt. Who already bought a shirt? I made this as a almost certainly as a joke. Well, okay. I love it when a joke gets fun. Why not? Oh boy, I'm gonna hear that sound a lot. Am I not? You gave us a bit. That is true. Yeah, cookie pet. I got pre-rolls, so I don't know. Pre-rolls is supposed to be off for the next 15 minutes. It's so weird. I don't know what's going on. I got it. I'm trying to get it to the thing where
That's
the
Baron,
pre-rolls
just
go off.
raided the stream.
Baron, thank you very much for the raid. How you doing? Welcome in. And away. I gave you a bit. That is true. I should have been slightly more careful about that. That is a worrying thing. Play this anywhere, people are gonna think it's like the I Love Moms t-shirt. That's kind of half the joke. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's very funny. And it has my logo on the right sleeve. So it's got a Legundo logo right here. Just so that way it is in some way related to us. But I think it would be very funny. Here, I'll put you all over the dog so you can pet the dog. There you go. You can all pet the dog as your pat thing now. Everybody can pet the dog as you're passing now. There you go. Cookie pat. He is exhausted. Little Gundo was chasing him around most of the day. So he is very tired. All I had to say is, ready to go to work, dog? And he ran downstairs of his own accord. So that was quite fun. So he EP. Thank you again for whoever just bought another t-shirt. Cookie EP. All right, I'm moving you back. Last pets for the dog. Boop. All right, everybody's back over here. And I love it how he's not sleeping on his bed. Right there behind him. Sleeping on the floor next to the bed. Right? On the next to the... He's looking at me, but he's not moving.
Long time no see.
Danny, 24 months, 2 full years of subscribership. Thank you so much. Totem gang. We have a totem pop. That is 2. I joined to cookie. We're getting cookie. Yeah, we have cookie time. All right, so let's talk about what we're doing today. Let's talk about what the plan is for today. Because today we're going to do something a little different. But it's something that if it goes well, it's not going to be too different, all things considered. Okay? We are today going to be doing game development. If you didn't know, because I yap about it all the time, thank you for another t-shirt. Oh my God. If you didn't know, I have a little server called leg.gg, !SMP or !IP. We'll get you the link to leg.gg. Thank you for another store purchase. Oh my goodness. It keeps going. It keeps going. So we are going to be working on Tusk. We're going to be working on something for leg.gg. Because why not? I love it, but extraction is hard. Yes, it is a difficult game. The point of a couple things is to edit, and the point of what we're doing for season 2 is to make extraction easier for people. But heck! Oh my goodness. Logged into leg.gg for the first time yesterday. That's wonderful. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're going to be doing a bit. We're going to be doing quite a bit. I want to show you all what extraction is, firstly. And then from there, we're going to be doing some actual coding on it. So we're going to play through one raid of extraction. If you all want to hunt me down, come join the server right now. If you want to hunt me down and play, come join the server right now, and we're actually going to play together. And we're going to play a game of extraction, and you can come and kill me. And then from there, we're going to figure things out. Okay, the ads are things on. Scribbler, thank you very much for the resubscription. I really appreciate it. More onboarding friendly is definitely needed. My experience has admittedly been use up all my star to loot, die, never play again. That is a main goal. So one of the main goals of what we're trying to do for Extraction Season 2 is to make it new player friendly, make it player onboarding friendly. If you had Java, good news! Good news, buy our servers buy too. It works for Bedrock as well. Okay? It's not 100% perfect. It's still figuring things out and experimenting on the Bedrock side, but the server's bisexual. It works with both versions of Minecraft. So you can play however you like on leg.gg. Oh my God. I'm going to get in so much trouble. I'm going to get in so much trouble for saying that. I'm going to get in so much trouble. Do you need voice mod? No. Does it work? Yes. Does it make it better? Absolutely. But it's not required. It's not in any way like necessary. But it's nice. It's really nice. As is like a minimap mod, a few other things. Thank you for another merch order. Thank you so much. What the heck? Unable to be fixed for Monday. Do you update the voice mod version stuff so the default mod red pack works? Yes. Yes. Everything should be updated. When we did our downtime over the holiday season. Thank you for another merch order purchase. When we did our holiday downtime, we updated that. Can you play Extraction on Bedrock? Yes. It's not 100% great. There are certain things which are kind of difficult to use. And there are certain things which won't fully display because we rely on display entities for a few of the mechanics to the game. So it's not perfect, but it will work. Let's say you could play it at like 70% its potential.
Don't say it. Don't
Vax Box Vix has
Thank you for
redeemed a
another
word.
merch order.
You cannot say extraction for the next 10 minutes. Good luck.
I'm going to fail this immediately and willingly do so because a bunch of you all have just bought merch, and I feel like the least I can do to thank you all for immediately indulging in what is effectively a t-shirt shitpost is to gift subs back to the community. I think that so extraction. Enjoy your gifted subs. I feel like that is the least I can do for a level 6 hype train and an immense amount of support right off the rip. So we have that. There you go. Failed with pleasure. Oh, thank you for another merch order. What the hell is going on? There are 10 t-shirts that have just been sold. Yeah, thank you all. Street collected off to D&D. No worries, have fun, don't die, unless it's very character satisfying, in which case go ahead and die, but make it good. How long is that? Is that the Piglin shirt from Hubmiss? Yes, I made it because why not? It's just a ridiculous. It's a ridiculous thing. Digit bought a shirt. Thank you so much for contributing. I love you all. You are all so wonderful. What is like.gg? It is my server. It is my public server. It has an SMP on it with an amazing community. It's got a bunch of very cool games that I've made. It's got a bunch of very cool games that I've made on top of Minecraft, like most minigame servers that you would play on. And we have a lot of very cool stuff, and we have an amazing team behind it, and I want to do more cool stuff. So I'm trying very hard to get people to play. How do you join it? Put like.gg in as a server address. You're playing it. Java and Bedrock. The server is by. So there you oh, okay. There's a lot of people standing right behind me. I turned around and there's just a lot of people. Also, real quick, I'm going to warp to the world spawn. If you connect to the server, come over here and punch this version of me and get a free hat. We have a free little 2025 holiday cosmetic, this little animated hat that I have on top of my head. Come over here, punch this person, and then hit enter and it'll say click here. So punch that person, click there, get your command, run your command, get your hat. And then everybody put your hat on. Like, get yourself some free cosmetics. Like, why not? You would absolutely play. Well, good news. The server is always up and running, which is quite fun. I'm just watching everybody, and we're just going to watch a bunch of party hats suddenly just materialize on top of people's heads. You have no idea how to wear a hat. Click with the shirt. Click on the left. Click your hat. There you go. That's how you wear your hat. And that's how you can put your hats on. There you go. We have a bunch of people with hats. You already have hats. There's more people with more hats. Hat. All right. Let's go play Extraction. I'm going to show you all the game. Here's the game, and then we're going to talk about how we're going to make it better. Make it immensely better for Season 2 of this game. That is the plan. So, what do I have in my inventory? Oh my goodness, my inventory is a bit of a mess. I'm going to quickly go drop a bunch of stuff off just somewhere. This is good. I'm going to go in with nothing. I'm asking everybody who's going to attempt to hunt me down to also go in with nothing. Let's everybody go in with no gear. So if you have gear, if you have played before, everything else, dump your gear off. Let's do a rags to riches run and just do everybody's going in with no stuff. Sound fair? Sound fair? Here's what we're going to do. Okay, here's the game. If you've ever seen or heard of or played Escape from Tarkov or Marathon or Ark Raiders, or there's Arena Breakout is the one that Viking just mentioned the other day. The Division Survival Mode. There's a whole bunch of other games like that. You go in. Yes, so SVC does not work here. We know that. It's because this is running on a very old version of Minecraft that we need to update. So there's not going to be voice chat, but you go in. You have 30 minutes to run around and get stuff. One of the main things you're looking for is echo shards. When you get echo shards, you turn them in right here at this little station that says turn in here, and that'll put you on the leaderboard for the day. We're going to see who can get up on the top of this leaderboard for the day. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do one raid, okay? Well, I'm going to do one raid, unless I get killed right away, in which case I might do two, okay? What Minecraft version? 1.21. anything, but if you can join on .11, you should really do it. Thank you for another merch order. What the heck? Didn't take any of that in. You're going to go in. You're going to get told you have 30 minutes, and you have 5 locations to get out. Now, you might not know where those locations are. And that's okay. That's going to be tricky. Part of learning this game is learning the map. But if you ask, some of the more veteran players will probably share coordinates with you. Okay? So let's go here. Punch this person. Select scavenger. So click the scavenger so this all turns red and you see it just like you see it on my screen. And in you go. And let's see. Just gotta watch. Totally fine. This is a... Oh, there's somebody else right there. I'm running away. I'm running away. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. We're friendly. 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 Yay. Friendly. 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 Because look, I'm gonna do one punch. This is... Because look. Oh, wait. Wait. No. 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 Okay. We're running away. That's Digit. I know. Dog. Okay, so I see dog on floor. Dog tired. Dog eepy. Am I being hunted still? I'm still being hunted, or at least I'm being followed. The way that this game works, it's a looting game. So it's thank you for another merch order. Thank you for never mind the merch gift. Everybody do !enter. Go ahead and get yourself in an idea for in a giveaway for the I Heart Legs mug. But yeah, giveaway for everybody. Worth noting, everybody, 2 things you need to be very mindful of when you play this game. Water is cold. So be careful about that. Water is cold, and if you open a trapped chest, it's possible that mobs will spawn. But you open a chest, you click the question mark. After a few seconds, you identify what the loot is. I don't need that. You go ahead and you pick up all your stuff. Look at that. We got a little bit of armor, a little bit of coal. We got a weakness arrow. That could be useful. Oh, I almost jumped to my death. When Looney is going to post his next UHCG video. I do not, but you should go check his channel. He just posted an update on his community page. Talking about his strategy for UHC. They have to be all caps. It does not. I think lowercase works just fine. Ooh, a chain chest plate. That's even better. Upgrade our gear. This is almost open. This has 10 seconds before this is open. You got killed already? Jump back in. Do another scavenger raid. I see people. Let's see if we can get anything good. Revised magnet ordered in 2025. Did you need to tell me a little bit more about that if you've had things completely fail to deliver, because that's super unfortunate. An egg, because why not? Okay, let's get out of here. Is there an easy way down? Ooh, there's a spawner there. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, somebody already looted that, so we're gonna go ahead and leave this way. And we're gonna go out this way. Ding. Chest can be opened. This chest can be opened. What I think is now lootable. Oh, the chain boots are better than what I have. No, I already have that. We're going to take that engram because why not? Perfect. And we're gonna move. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go to the city. What's the word band? The word band is extraction, and I immediately willingly failed it. Never knew you could hate something so much. Put them in boats. Villagers in boats drugged by happy ghasts is probably the singular best way to move them. And you absolutely should do it that way if you can. Congratulations to Loki for winning the mug. Oh, nope. Oof.
The word ban has now concluded. I really hope you didn't screw up.
I
I'm
did.
probably disappointed in you.
The word ban has ended. You many now speak freely.
Oh, the server's struggling. It's got a lot of people online. It's been a while since extraction has been this busy, so. Ooh, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a little unsafe. Minecarts work too. They didn't need a lot of rails, but agreed. 100%. Like, oh, that's a skeleton. We do not want to be there. We're going to let that go. Minecart plus boat. Yes. Also valid. And we realize how long it's been since playing PvP. So the fun thing about this game is that there are so many people who play it as a strictly PvE game and do not fight each other. Hello, random person in game chats. There's so many people who play in a strictly PvE sense and do not fight other players. But PvP is always on the table. Oh, I don't like that. It's even PvE murdering you. Let's see what we can get. Anything good? Some snaps. There we go. These cookies are fun because the cookies give you speed too when you eat them. So it's going to make things like this, a little bit of parkour here, a little bit easier. Grace Streams, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. For now, let's just go ahead and keep on keeping on with good food. A person? Did not. Did see a person. Worth noting, if you're playing from Bedrock, which it seems like you are based off of how fast you're hitting. That's not going to help you. It uses Java mechanics. So you really got to fight on Java's terms. You got a mug. You did. Also, I'm pretty sure that was... So that's somebody's name tag. That's awesome. They had a bear trap. They had a bee moderator. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Some of the stuff looks very silly now because... Some of the stuff looks very silly now because the dye textures changed. Okay. Oh, my goodness. There's a legendary engram there. That is a paratrooper dagger. So that's going in my offhand. And now I'm faster. Thank you for another merch order. You wonderful person, whoever you are, for just picking that up. And now we're getting to daytime. Let's eat. So I have this paratrooper dagger in my offhand. When you hold this, it makes you faster. 3 hearts in a dream. Random person in game chat. Yep. Shout out to that one guy. That one guy in game chat. Actually, let's eat this so we open up an inventory slot. So the game is all about inventory management. You go through, you get all your stuff, you loot everything that you can. You use that to constantly improve your gear, improve your hideout, improve your storage space, build out better kits and additional things. I actually really like the dye change because I very regularly would use a resource pack that would make all the dyes a different shape. I like it. I like that it's different, but I understand that changing it, if people weren't ready for it to change, could feel like a problem. So you got to just look at it from the perspective of, imagine somebody who's colorblind. Now they can actually tell apart all the different materials. I think that's a worthwhile thing to think of. Okay, this is very clearly the objective that they were going for when they went to improve this. Now, how does that change affect me? How can I use it better? How do the point system works? Every echo shard is 1 point. So when you get out of the world and you turn your echo shards in at the tower on those 2 little pedestals, every shard is 1 point in version 1. I'll show you all what's changing a little bit in version 2. But every echo shard is 1 point. Some items you can sell. And you can turn them into points. So, for example, coal is one of the best items that you can compress down. I'll set that to unlock for a little second and go searching while we're around. You can, when is the extraction update happening? We're actively developing it. In fact, we're going to work on it today on stream. I wanted to play a game first to show everybody kind of like what our baseline is and what the game that we are making looks like right now. And then from there, we're going to do and improve a couple things. We all agree to not kill each other until Legs is dead. Wait a second. That makes me very nervous. Wait a second. Wait, I don't like this. How do I say no to that? I'm not liking that. That makes me nervous. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't happen to you. Starting, you hit me and I got scared. Digit, you were trying to kill me, Digit. Oh, okay. We are aware. We are hunting you. You gave us permission. True. That is true. You know, if I knew everybody was going to hunt me, I should have come in with my full kit instead of just coming in naked in a scavenger raid. I need a weapon. I have very little as far as actual weaponry. Oh, well, I see them, and they see me, which means I'm probably already dead. Please have a pearl. 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 Also, no fair. I'm running this with no stuff. All right. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. This is now just turned into a different kind of game. That door doesn't open. Oh, that's a creeper. Okay, I need to get out of the city. Do you think a plunger would stick to my head? Probably. Depends on how big of a plunger you're talking. If you're just talking like a Nerf dart, we've tried that. It doesn't work. I need... Oh, shoot. Spiders. Not good. I need some more loot. I need a better weapon. Because right now I do not have a good one. Any chests in this room? None? Really? None? I don't think I can make that. Oh, there's one that I can't open. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's the thing. I would need to be like freshly shaved on my head, because if I'm not careful, even just the tiniest little bit of like stubble would prevent a seal. Okay, you're running around in a full kit with the diamond sword. That feels unfair. I went in as a scav run. You are very clearly kitted out. That's your actual like max tier kit. see that happening. We're going this way. Double, thank you very much for the 3 stream streak. How you doing? Welcome in. We're being hunted. See if we can get... There's a lot of chests right here. Maybe we can get lucky and get a weapon. I need something better to fight with, especially since I have given the okay to hunt me. Okay. Nope, no weapon there. Anything good? Nope, no weapon there. That's unfortunate. What can I do? Where can I go? What can I do? Where can I go? I need to... Oh, I hear death. I actually might be able to clean up a fight here. This might be good. If I can clean up a body, this might be good for me. Anything in these? No, it was worth a shot. Put that to open. Chest here, maybe. Ooh, there's something exotic in this one, so this is good. This is good. This is good. Bye, Scribbler. Thank you for popping in. What do we get? I think it was this. Yes, the adventure badge. Shoot, that does not help me. But this is the game. Run around, get your stuff, get better. The players are the E for legs. Oh, that's not helpful. Okay, that's not helpful at all. Well, when somebody inevitably kills me, they're getting a lot of stuff. I'm gonna drop these off. Drop those. Oh, this is really good to have. Okay, I really need to get, hungry. And laughing at the literal brick. Yep, there's bricks. Brick duo implications. There are bricks. You can find bricks. Okay. Cowboy, leave. Leave. No, leave. Okay, I'm gonna kill Jay. I think a grid... Oh, yeah, there's 100% a grid pattern, which is happening. Cowboy, you don't get to kill me. You have actual good gear. Oh, never mind. That's more people. Come on, come on, come on. Got you. Not with the good gear. Not the good gear. Not the good gear. You have actual stuff. That's no fair. That's no fair. If you had actual stuff, you should stop. Okay. You're running in with max tier gear. That's no fair. That's no fun, Loki. That's no fun. I told everybody to go in naked. Okay. I think I can get away here. Nope, that's it. I'm yeah. But that is the game. That is the fun of the game. The fun of the game is all of those moments, the potential engagements about going through and getting... Yeah, I'm not surprised that the testers are picking on me, but they should have, you know... been nice. Oh boy, here we go again. The second round of Sexy Man out yet? No, not yet. Also, just to be like, I'm aware, like, I know we campaigned hard. I think I'm going to step back a little bit for a couple different reasons. One, a couple members of the community were kind of like, were reminding me, is like, hey, just remember, like, some of us are femme presenting. Saying topless to us has whole different kind of connotations, which honestly is extremely valid. And I should have been more mindful of that. So we'll keep that in mind. But I'm going to be a little quieter on the polls just for right now, just for that sake and for a couple other reasons, because I really want things to go well. I'm going to be incredibly toxic towards Anathra because the two of us have been that. But I've also seen certain people take it way too far and been insulting to some of the people that were in the poll that were included for one reason or another, and it's really disappointing. So I don't want that to be the case. So we're gonna be careful about it. We're gonna be really good and just try to kind of keep things going and have a really fun time. All right, now I'm going in as a hunter. So now I'm going in with a kit to kill. I have a couple blood soups on me. I'm going in to collect name tags. We're gonna be a hunter. So I'm going in now to collect name tags. So I'm playing a different game now. We're gonna need some speedy snaps. We'll take half a stack of chicken. We can put the food back for now. Do I have a paratrooper dagger? I have a paratrooper dagger? I don't, actually. That's unfortunate. Dang, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm short a few things. That's not great, actually. Let's take some golden carrots instead. And we get some... Oh, those are the speedy snaps. Those are just vanilla cookies. We don't want those. All right, everybody. I'm going to start hunting people. Now I'm going in with an actual kit. Now our game's going to be a little different. We have a blood soup item that when you eat it, it gives you strength 2. Well, I think the beetroot soups here are busted. But they're supposed to give you strength 2. We'll check these. Become the harm assist. Yep. We're going to run around and we're going to just hunt people down and collect their names. I'm going to become a fae. We're running around with the express intent of just stealing people's names. And this is the game. This is the fun of it. The world as it exists right now is... There's a lot on here, but it's kind of very static. One of the things I want to do differently for season 2 is make the world feel a lot more dynamic. So have it so that there's puzzles and traps and triggers and things that you can find in and around the world. For example, you go to one of the research stations and in there you find a red key card. Okay, cool. Where does the red key card go? And then there happens to be another door in a different research station. That's where you can use the red key card to open the door, right? And you go from one A to B to C and having a bunch of stuff around the map to go explore and to go experiment with and to have the loot be interesting for. And I'm very excited for that. That could be very, very fun. So that's one of the ways that we're trying to do things a little differently for season 2. The other is just making the stuff more interesting to find and ripping apart this map and pretty much rebuilding it. Not from scratch, but from its bones. It's got really good bones. The map has really good bones, but it needs to be made a little bit better. I'm checking this. Okay, so it did work. It's just the names. Okay, so the blood soup does work. I just need to be... The names are wrong, which isn't great, but that's fine. We can figure it out. Sounds super fun. If you've ever played a game like Arc Raiders or Escape from Tarkov or other things like that, especially when voice chat's working and you can just talk to people and be like, hey, I'm friendly. Hey, I'm friendly. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to kill you. And being able to have those either fun moments or teasy moments or just straight up, not trash talking because it's being respectful, right? But teasing and having fun with people while you're all running around in this game, in this world. Map has really good bones is an incredible quote. It's true though. Also, like the map is very fun. I've loved exploring this world, but at this point it needs a bit of an overhaul. You know, like in every live service game, when after a year or two, it's time they update the map and they retrofit and redo a bunch of stuff. That's where we're at with Extraction. This game's been around for a while. Now it's a matter of making it, updating it, making it better. Like when we started working on this map, Axiom didn't exist. This map was made in World Painter because that was the only tool that existed. There was no there was no Axiom. It wasn't out yet. Oh. Trident. Trident is fun. Stop making me feel old. I feel old. Imagine me. I made this thing. This is my baby. This is my passion project for basically all of 2022. And we did the initial closed beta and then public release of Extraction in 2024. I worked on this thing on and off for 2 years. 2 years, pretty much. And then it became something real. Wait. Oh, I didn't bring my turtle helmet? Oh, shoot. Thank you for another merch order purchase. It's a fun first play. So the thing is that the game is hard to explain to people. Like it makes sense because you're watching me play it, right? But it is hard to explain to new people to make it so that way somebody could just log in and play this game without any sort of information. Yeah, the only way out is to find your extraction point. The way to find where the extraction points are in version 1 is to just find where they are. I built this. I partially commissioned the map and then did build on top of that as well. Yes. But yeah, like the map was commissioned and then also built on top of. But as far as coding all of the game, yes, we coded all of the functionality of this game, which is very, very cool. What's your MCYT cute pets bracket? That would be fun. An MCYT pets bracket would go hard, I think. Oh no. That was almost really bad in both directions. Credit to them for bailing instead of just hunting down. You would voter fraud, so that would make for. Let's do that. Like, I enjoyed the sexy man poll. Let's make a cute pets poll. MCYT pets. That could be adorable. Too far of a fall. Need to move because I don't know where that person went. They were decently kitted too, which is not great for me. And that's and that's and that and that. We're gonna just loot everything right here. This is a scary... Oh, I got crit out. No. I was trying to get the soup on. More attraction than sexy men because pets? We should do that. They're so cute. How do you pick one? Flip coins. Cookies camouflaging. GG's. What do we do? Not bad. All right. So let me show you what the game is going to look like. So you all enjoyed season 1. I've turned in nothing. 650,000 shards in the last year. This is season of the subathon from subathon last year, which is a little much. But yeah. Oop. Can I turn in something? Do I have anything on me? I don't have any shards on me, I don't think. There's a lot being turned in. Oh, here's cactus. How much did cactus just turn in? I should know better. I'm pretty sure this is like a barrel's worth. Right? This is going to be something immense. This is going to be a ton. I'm just waiting. Classic cactus? Yeah, a little bit here. Let's see. What did he just turn in? 438 from one run? Genuinely quite impressive. Instead of Scar's current cat, sadly, it's so much an icon yet. I feel bad. Yeah. Yes. All right. So let me show you all. So that's what the game is now. Let me show you all what I have. And then we can talk about kind of what season 2 is gonna look like and what's gonna be different. Because I want to show off some of the stuff that's different. So, boop, let's go. In we go. I do believe Jelly passed away several years ago at this point. Jelly would be a guaranteed win. A little bit. A little bit. All right. So there are some things which have pretty drastically changed. Some things which are not changed yet, but will. And a few other things. For example, first off, your hideout. Hideouts are just a little bigger. A little bit better. Which I'm quite excited for. There's more barrels that you'll be able to unlock. There's spots for your most recent raid report, which will always be displayed on this screen. You'll be able to have your personal stats and your friends list, a leaderboard amongst your friends for the week, day, week, season, whatever, over here that you'll be able to interact with. Here's where you're going to access all your lore books. I'm not going to tell you what those are for yet. And obviously here is all of your storage. So instead of a 4x5 grid, there's an additional 4 barrels. So it's 28 instead of 20 now. So you have a little bit more to access things. So yes, books. Additionally, you'll be able to display and show off your trophies on top of these little pedestals. So when you hit these pedestals, you'll get a menu and you'll be able to pick your trophy. And it'll show that trophy as a hologram right here. So you'll be able to show off your 4 favorite accomplishments right here in the middle of the map. And the whole thing is going to be themable, which will be fun. So this is the default theme. This is the default block palette and everything else like that. But there will be a way, and this is likely going to be a thing that will be both earnable through gameplay, but also something that we will make available as a purchasable thing. So you'll be able to purchase these with gems, but you'll be able to purchase a block palette to have a different themed layout, which could be very, very fun. This is on my server, yes. So you'll have like a bamboo option, or you'll be able to make like a nether option, or a prismarine option, or there's a fight club option, or there's a bunch of other things. But you'll be able to do all of that and get through. We can make an end option. I don't know if we could do void because it would be tricky, but we can make it end themed as well. but you'll be able to purchase or earn, but also purchase some block pallets and be able to have your hideout look visually quite different, which could be very cool. But yeah, so that's this. You also leave now just from walking on these little pressure plates, which is quite fun. So that could be fun. What else? What have I done? I haven't done anything with any of the vendors yet. They all still need work. Postmaster Pearl still. Every NPC just mirrors right now because skins are being mirrored. Postmaster Pearl works exactly as you would expect. So there is that. So they're just chilling. But let me show you some differences in raids. Because gear has expanded quite a bit as far as what's important in a raid. I haven't finished all of this yet. And right now, if I open this chest, I'm not going to get anything. Because I haven't defined loot for this region. We have a little bit of stuff over here. But I've only been using this area over here as a little test region to work on things. So keep this in mind. Oh, hold on. EX admin reset vaults. So we'll need to reset those. But yeah, I've made it so that there's a lot different ways to be able to get more loot in Season 2. So for anybody who's been enjoying the resetting vaults on Tuesdays on SMP+, Tuesdays are just going to be reset day on the server, and you'll be able to run around and with the proper keys, get yourself a whole bunch of extra loot from its own loot table. So that has its own stuff that it goes ahead and generates out of. There's also it is a post-apocalyptic world. So there's probably stuff buried in the ground that you're going to want to go ahead and collect. So we have custom archaeology, which rolls in the extraction loot pool, in its own loot pool. So there's that. So that's fun. Shulker boxes are still shulker boxes. Chests are still chests. So they all generate exactly the same. There's a bunch more items. Pickaxes are actually going to be useful. I just don't have any of those nodes in this space to show you all. There's also something very cool, that loot is now regionally defined, which is very fun. So you know how I said when I opened that chest in the city that I haven't made any loot over here? Like, let me teleport here, just right here. Where's the chest? Where's the chest? Oh, here's one. So if I open this, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it because I haven't defined anything for there. If we go back over here, when I opened this chest, I got stuff. But just inside this red box right here, from there... Oops. 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 Whoops. I forgot I was in creative. From there... From there to there, like down inside the ground there, these three chests have a different set of rules for what they could potentially roll. So like this diamond is only rolling inside this box. So loot is defined based off of a combination of locations. So you can go to a research station and you'll get research station loot. You'll go into the middle of the woods and you'll get really generic basic woods loot. Right? It is entirely based off of where you open the container, what stuff you're going to be able to actually get through and get from any of the individual chests. And we've made some stuff that is specific, right? But yeah. Yeah, I couldn't resist. So as long as I'm at it, I kind of might as well might as well add fishing to the game while we're at it for season 2. Why not? It's extraction loot, so we have custom fishing loot for extraction for season 2 as well. So it's very, very cool. That's a weird looking fish. Hey, look, there's all sorts of junk here in the post-apocalypse. Okay? You never know. You never know what you're looking for. All right, South Outpost Research Station 1 Southeast Obelisk. So we can go to this one? Oh, geez. My shaders do not like the nether. All right, let's just move out of here. What's my other extracts? The North Obelisk. That's... Let's just get ourselves out of here. Boop. 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 They just make it look very post-apocalypse. Yep. Truly the mark of a fully fleshed out game. That's kind of the goal, right? There are actual fish, just worth noting. So I want to show you something. Like these are the admin screens. You'll never see these, right? But boop. If I go to test this region, all of extraction, the best part is that all of it's configured in menus. Like I configured all of this stuff in menus. I try to make it so that the admins don't have to run just endless commands, because that's no fun. Like if you have to type to do everything, it's kind of annoying. So, I've tested fishing extensively. So like I can test what looting a chest would look like. And I can just constantly push these buttons to constantly roll chest loot to just investigate this hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times over. Right? There's a lot of buttons. I apologize. But yeah, there's a lot of testing. I probably need to get rid of the sound, let's be honest, but I can fix that for later. I apologize, everybody. I just got excited that it was satisfying. It's very satisfying to see that chest constantly reload itself and repopulate it. But that region I showed you is just this space. So all of that loot is defined inside of this box right here. And that's it. So if you opened up a chest that was out here right now, it wouldn't be inside of any region, so therefore it would be empty. So a lot of stuff is populated, and all of those things I showed you, all of the different actions, so fishing, archaeology, chests, and what was the fourth one? Trial vaults, all have independent loot tables from another, which is the kind of the coolest part. So we can make loot that is region specific now, which that's kind of the most fun, because that means that we can go ahead and redo a lot of the loot to make it interesting. Nothing on the map has changed right now, Curio. So your dump truck is still here. Don't worry, the dump truck is still here. It's still chilling, but it might get some. This might be brushable soon. Because why not? Right? That might become brushable soon. So you might have some stuff that you can get just from doing archaeology in the back of the dump truck, because why not? Going off updates for extraction, yes. But also, now that I've showed off the game, and then I've showed off everything that we have, and a lot of it is still in the very early stages as far as refactoring and changing everything. Like, as far as all the loot, there's no vendor work yet. So nothing with vendors works yet. You can't trade, you can't craft. I haven't refactored and redone all of those systems in version 2. We're going to, but we just haven't yet. Well, one thing else I want to show, which is something that I hope will be very cool. I'm just going to dump my inventory into here for right now. Oop. TNT was having a little bit of fun on that. Ooh, shoot. Wrong thing. All of the items that we've made, there's a lot of really cool stuff that we can do, which is quite fun. So, like, echo shards. Right now, if you find one echo shard, it's 1 point. And that's it, right? And that's all that's ever been available. Except now, I've made it so that the score of an item and the item itself aren't inherently tied together. So, for example, I can turn in one compressed echo that's worth 9 points and get 9 points. So it considers there's an actual currency, which means I can make like a crazy rare item that's worth like 200 points, but it's one item, and it doesn't take up four stacks of your inventory just to be able to get one crazy valuable, crazy rare item. So being able to do things like compress echo shards down into skulk blocks, and then being able to get other skulky looking things allows me to make the scoring and the loot value of everything that you get a lot more range, basically, right? Because now basically you'll get echo shards at rarity in the rarity of rare, and it rolls from like 1 to 16. And then you have an echo shard rarity legendary roll, and it rolls from 16 to 32. But then say there's an exotic item which is Heart of the Horde, to call back to the Skulk Apocalypse, and it's just a skulk looking, gnarly looking heart, but it's worth 200 points. Why not, right? Or maybe you can only get that item if you go down into an ancient city, right? Since loot can be locational based now, why don't I make it so that you can only get some really high value stuff if you go down into an ancient city and you have to loot chests in an ancient city, which, by the way, you can't build an extraction. Good luck keeping the wardens off your back. Do we have an ancient city extraction? Not yet, but soon. Season 2 is going to have one 100%. 100% Season 2 is going to have one. We're also going to make things that will make killing a warden entirely possible. Right? That's possible. That will be possible. Don't you worry. That will be possible. There's a weapon that is in extraction code-wise, which has never been used, called the Sonic Longbow, which triggers a Warden Sonic Blast when you shoot an arrow. It's basically a one-hit kill. Yeah, but imagine wardens drop warden hearts. Imagine wardens drop their heart, and that heart is worth a load of shards, right? That could be really fun. But also, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about loot then too, because a big problem is that for like a lot of stuff, once you get it once, it's worthless. So like, say you got, oop, shoot, I shouldn't be editing that item. I should be getting a copy of it. I don't know why Playerhead are not showing skins for me. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on. But imagine you get this item, and it's a treasure. It's a trophy unlock, right? And imagine you get it again. It's worthless. Like right now, if you get a second B moderator, it's worthless. Kind of pointless. There's no value in it. But what if we fix that? What if we fix that? What if we instead did something? People are noticing. What if we instead did something a little different? So we're going to make certain high quality items valued in a new currency available in the game called Glimmer. And the whole idea of that is that it'll be a very high-end currency. So you'll use that to accelerate crafts. So if you have Glimmer in your inventory, you get an option at, if you have a craft that has 5 minutes left, say for one Glimmer, you can do 5 seconds or 15 seconds off of a craft. So 5 minutes left, 4 Glimmer per minute. So for 20 Glimmer, you can immediately auto-complete something in your crafting queue. That could be useful. That could be cool. So being able to get really high-value items that might not have an immediate use for you again will make it easier to play in the game. A player-to-player trading system with currency in game. Little difficult. It's on the to-do list. Glad I was able to make it home while you were still alive. Caught a small amount of break, but watching. Great way to spend the night. Well, thank you very much, Rain. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much for the 5-stream streak. There is a goal. There is an intent for making it possible. So we're going to code this. We're going to code this feature that I just mentioned live. I'm going to show you all how it's going to work. And we are going to... Here, just move. We're going to code this feature live. Because why not? It could be very fun. So if I go ahead and open up... This is IntelliJ. This is how you code for Minecraft. There's a lot of different ways to do it, right? Custom armor or weapons that you could find or craft. Yes. Yes, there will be. This is IntelliJ. This is how you code for Minecraft. Or at least this is how I code for Minecraft. And there's a new feature that we're going to make. And we're going to make this, and it's called the Glimmer Convert menu. And we're going to work off of the deposit menu. And I think I can just control plus. No. Control plus? No. How do I zoom in? View. Appearance. Oh, come on. Zoom ID. 200%. There we go. That makes it a little bit bigger. Now you can all see anything. You're seeing your capstone project. This shouldn't be that bad, I don't think. So we're gonna go from here. Gotta play some clock tower. Have fun. Have fun. Don't be evil. In which case, unless you are, in which case, kill everybody. Good luck. Watching these things, you'll have no desire to code. You're evil? Oh, well, then kill everybody. Good luck. This should be fun. We're going to go ahead and make a new menu. And you all are going to see exactly how this works in real time. Because why not? It could be really fun, right? So the good news is a lot of code sometimes is just reusing from previous logic. Now, one thing I want to do is correct this. And I don't want to duplicate this logic. So we're going to change this, and we're going to put this in my kind of global frame thing. So public, static, final, list of integer deposits frame is equal to this, and we'll make this a little bit easier to read. 0 through 8, 9, 10, 9, wait, 0 through 8, 9, 17, 18, 26. That. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, something about this is wonky. Oh, because if I want to break it up equally, it needs to be there, that, and that. So that we're gonna fix this. We're gonna move this, and here should be ex strings dot deposit GUI frame. We're gonna just be for that, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna replace this with that same reference because it's the exact same array. Realistically, what we're doing is instead of depositing shards for points, we're depositing items that have a value, and in those values, we're gonna get an item back, right? So confirm conversion. All items will immediately be destroyed and converted into Glimmer. This cannot be reversed. Should be easy enough. What's a good magical sounding sound effect in Minecraft? What's a good one? What do you think? Entity, allay. Let's do ambient with item. Because why not? That's a good magical sound. Ooh, enchanting. I like that. Block, enchanting, enchantments. There's only one sound to work with. So we'll do block enchantment table use. Because why not? We have to process the closing of it, and that's the main thing. We're going to change our logic. Cancel conversion. And I could go back and simplify and unify a lot of this to be a base code. No, I've changed this. I changed it to be a monospaced font, a non-monospaced font that was block letters, but still slightly rounded as far as a lot of its edges. I just don't know how to go check that. I think it's under appearance. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Zoom. We're going to change this back to 125. That's what it was. There's a thing. View, appearance, enter presentation mode. This is what I was looking for. Presentation mode, so you can see the code a lot bigger without me having to change things. Those are associated with teleportation. Yeah, this is a little bit better. I like this. This is nice. So, realistically, this is the method we need to change. And technically, this needs to change too. And I don't even think we need to animate much for the turn-in, but we shall see. Let's see what we're going to change. Okay. So process closed. Deposit amount. We need to refactor this so it's named appropriately because this isn't depositing. We're going to refactor. We're going to rename. Convert amount. So that's what we're converting. And in the convert amount, that's set to 0. That out here, that's really nice. So instead of the scoring value, we're looking for comp limmer value. We change those two numbers. We add the convert amounts. We clear the item. We return everything else to the player's inventory. We do not want to add the score. Converted. Items converted. Gains. Items converted. Gains. Convert amounts. Plus. Actually, here. This should be light purple. Not purple. Light purple plus glimmer. So that's what that sends. We do not need to refresh the lobby scoreboard. We need to... If it's greater than 0. Okay. Okay, so item stack result is equal to extraction. Ooh, nope. Extraction dot get the item get instance. Sorry. Get item manager dot get item. And in the config, get instance, nope, get config manager dot get main config dot get glimmer item, which is a value that we're storing inside a config file, which is the ID of the item that is the ID of the item that we want to pursue. And that gives us the extraction item thing. So I need to do .get results. And then from here, we need to do extraction.give extraction.get instance.give item player, the player results. Result.set amount. Ooh, wait. I need to do this. While convert amount. Wait, hold on. Countdown is greater than 0. You need to duplicate the variable right here. Int countdown equal to convert amount. Int step is equal to math dot minimum of result dot get stack size or countdown. Countdown minus equals step. I'll explain what I'm doing as we're going through, but I want to show you all this because this is kind of what I would do on a Saturday night. And I know I've lost some of you all because I know it's the chat's frozen for a second, but bear with me because I want to show the coolness. I want to show the process of making all this cool stuff in them, right? So we're gonna change it up a little bit, and we'll combine between plays. Some of us are also in raids. I'm lost. So let me show it through, and let me do like a little bit more code, and then I'll share you. I have this on in the background. Totally valid. So here we can go. Actually, this is a slightly better view because now I'm actually not on top of the code. Extraction dot item stack step stack is equal to result dot clone step stack dot set amount for step, and then we give the step stack. So Minecraft doesn't like it when you give an item that is bigger than how big the item's allowed to be. So you have to do a little bit of extra logic. I mean that positive. Hey, Luca, to be honest, that means you fall asleep when you're feeling like you are safe. So if you're putting my streams on to help you fall asleep, that's totally cool. No, oh God, I don't want anybody to feel called out. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean to call it. That's not what I was trying to say. Oh, I feel so bad now. I feel really bad now. I wasn't saying that. Call them out. Give me interaction. Dang it. No. No, I wasn't calling you out. It was, I know I'm losing people in the sense of like, this is a whole new different thing. And this is something that I've never really shown on stream before. And this is what I want to kind of show on stream. Right? Peeps. Hello. How's it going? Okay. Because this is another big part of like me. This is another big part of me in Minecraft. And I haven't had a chance to really show my server development side of myself in content creation in a while. So yeah. Tan, hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, so the result is what we want to give. Count down this. Get instance, give item, so it gives that. Oh, wait, does that send a message? Oh, it does send a message. Do I want it to send a message? How many places is this called? Ooh, it's called a lot of places. Oh, that's not good. Is there like a bulk item command? How do I exit presentation mode? Appearance, exit presentation mode. Do I have a bulk item command? I need to check something. You on break? No worries. Thank you for being here. Gotta show off the... Personally, you're just reminding me I have stuff I should be doing. Gotta show off how nerdy you are. Hey! Yes. Okay, bulk decrypt result. What does this menu do? Post manager, send bulk items. Ah, that's what it does. Interesting. So I should probably make this smarter. If was found, does this still return a boolean? Oh, but if it's false, it just does the callback. So it just does no. Okay, so that doesn't work. I can't do that. Let's just make this bigger. Because I need to keep all my other stuff here. 175? Probably big enough. Does this feel big enough? We use nerds as a friendly greeting. I called it after helping this. This is going to be the next stream. I was so excited to see the coding. I need a little bit of like a building break, but it's fine. Okay, so while this does this. I need to maybe add an argument to make give item not constantly send messages so people don't get overloaded, but we can figure that out for right there. So while we have items left, we go ahead and give all the items to the player, animate turn in. Do we want to probably not have fireworks? Probably not have any of this stuff. Honestly, we can probably just do this. Do we even want to send a title? We probably don't even need this method. I don't think we need to play any in-world animation. Actually, that's a lie. I'm going to leave this here for right now. And I'm just going to have it play a sound. do any animation display effects. Because this is not as big of an immediate deal as far as items being converted. So green, we'll change this to green just because it's a little bit cooler. So we have this. Now we need a way to show this menu to the player. Right? We need a way where this matters. Also, we don't need the location objects. Which means we don't need that, which means we don't need that, which means we don't need this. Actually, for now, let's keep it just in case we decide to change something to actually add some animation, because having the location will be useful later. Luca with the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Voidmaster, congratulations. You've been ripped out of ad jail. Gal!
Professor_Gallifrey just.
Gee, what were you doing?
Thank you for the support.
I wonder, did you take the opportunity to hunt down Lagundo in Extraction when he was jumping on? I wonder. How you doing? Good to see you. Glad you're here. All right. Was flipping between Extraction and Blowout. Love it. Love to see it. Okay, so we have the Glimmer Convert menu. We need a way to display that to a player. We are going to make a command. We're going to do that in so that's eSpawn. So these are the player run commands. I'm going to add that actually real here. We're going to, those are the general item commands. That's the loot management. Those are the old commands. So we're going to leave those here. We're going to put this here. All I'm doing with that is it makes a really easy way to kind of show off and collapse and make things a little bit easier. EX raid, EX admin, open Glimmer for the player. Play me? No, I need a player. Where's somewhere where I have player as an argument? Do I not have player as an argument here? I do. Player info player. And it loads an offline. Even better. So open Glimmer for the player. And this is offline player. Actually, this should just be player, not the offline even. Sender, we don't need that for the sender. So this is on open Glimmer menu. EX admin, open Glimmer, open menu for given player. Use the version that has the thing where it won't show player. Yeah. Extraction was fun. The only downside is there didn't seem to be any indicators at where the extraction points are. Yes. So Alice, actually, the fact that you mentioned that, really important. Game rule, locator bar true. The one time people are going to love a locator bar. The second that the locator bar was made available in Minecraft, I knew that I was going to use the locator bar to hide all players, but the locator bar will point to your extraction points. So that's it. So as long as you have a dot centered in the middle of that bar, you're walking towards an extraction point, which is the whole point of that. Also, if you happen to be brand new and you don't know the map yet, throw an Eye of Ender. It leads you to your closest extraction point. So if you throw an Eye of Ender, it leads you to an extraction point. Just so you know. Like, there you go. But when I saw the locator bar, I'm like, this is super useful for me as a server dev to show stuff to a player. It's not useful for players to find other players in the SMP settings because people don't like that. But in the game right now, in V1 of Extraction, if you throw an Eye of Ender, it'll lead you to an extraction point. It leads you to the closest one. Yeah, that's my bad. I didn't explain all the items. To be fair, that's a big problem with Extraction right now because there is no way. Like, that's a big problem with Extraction right now because like, a lot of stuff isn't explained. And that's something I need to do better in Season 2. You have no locator bar. It's not available in Season 1 yet. It doesn't exist yet in Season 1. I'm so sorry, Digit. You're gonna probably just die. Ask in the in-game chat. People will probably share coordinates with you. Like, there's a lot of the veteran players have Zario's world map and have those extraction points all marked. Ask, and they will be available to you. But yeah, in season two, there will be a locator bar which points to all your extraction points, because I think that's a really good use of that mechanic. So yeah, we're gonna make that really easy to be able to do it. So new Glimmer convert menu, player dot open. Let's test this, right? Let's test. My seat keeps like rocking back, which is not great. But let's test this. Let's see if this works. You gotta kill me every now and then. So we're gonna build it, which is how it all works. So it's building out the plugin and what the plugin actually looks like. I'm gonna pull it up over on another instance so I don't accidentally show off other things, which I can't spoil just yet. Build looks. We have our build. So here we're going to plugins folder. We're going to delete this file. We're going to upload this file. And I'm going to go here because this file, because this thing that I'm doing. Also, thank you for another vert order. Thank you so much for whoever just picked that up. Extraction. I'm going to go look in a config file which has SQL information in it, which it should not, which is not great. Have I removed that from here? I have removed it from here. So I can just remove it from the file, actually. Hold on. I moved it off to another file. So we can get rid of that. We can get rid of the SQL credentials because I don't want to show that off. Extraction. Hideout step. Prefix. Okay. Glimmer. Not in here. So I'm editing a config file, which is I can't show you right now. So give me just 1 second. We're gonna just sit on the yapping menu for a second. Commands, config, main config. What's the thing? It's Glimmer item. Okay. We can go near the top of the file. So items. Item equals that. Guard. Item equals that. This I can show. I need to do ex admin. Here have. Oh, I didn't make a copy UUID method, did I? Not on here. I did not. Okay, back to just chatting it is. I'm gonna quickly log into the database and grab it from there. So it may have been okay. Sorry, Gradle was the bane of my existence for your capstone. Gradle's honestly pretty great compared to Maven and a lot of other ways to build stuff. It's objectively better. The trick is just getting used to a couple very specific syntax things that could be a problem and being able to go from there. Let's make it so that it shows 100 items per page. Echo shard. So grab that ID, put that there, and grab the Glimmer. Thank you for another giveaway. Midnight gifted 100 days end world download to the chat. Oh my, you don't need to gift the world download, but thank you for everybody for picking that up. You get a digital download. You'll get a digital download of the 100 days end world. Cookie, speedy snaps, rotten phone, Glimmer. Enter, 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 enter. Everybody grab it. Grab it while you can. Grab that. That goes here. Save this file. We're going to restart the server. Let's see who picks it up. Oh, my Minecraft crashed when I restarted the server. That should be fine. I can very quickly get back on. Oof. Do. And 100 Days has to be one of your favorites. Well, yeah, I would say there's a little bit of bias that's kind of pretty obvious right there. But yes, I can understand that. Delete that recording. Nope, I do not need Dario's world map to be downloaded. Oh shoot. Okay, we're good. Definitely not biased. Definitely not biased. Definitely not biased at all. Definitely not biased. Okay, it's built up. We should be good. Minecraft starting back up. No multiplayer. A bunch of you on it. I hope a few of you are still playing and having fun. Like that's pretty good. I'd love to see that. All right. So I connected to the wrong server. I might have accidentally just spoiled some stuff. I connected to the SBK Creative server. Whoops. Okay. Server EX. Good morning. Hi, Jem. How you doing? All right, let's test this. So, EX admin, open Glimmer for Lagundo. We put this in here. Don't think it worked. You didn't make it? Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. Could not pass inventory, click get result because the return item of that is null. Interesting. Interesting. Glimmer item. Did I name it wrong? Glimmer item. Did it fail to load? Let's go ahead and look at this. Attempting to load. Loaded item library. I don't see any exception. That's a known exception. That's a fine. Congrats to who is it? Nox. Congrats for picking that up. Way too addicting for one day off a huge exam. Oh no. Don't worry, it's only gonna get worse when I make the game actually better. So sorry. Okay. Because the return value of that is null. Process closed, so that fails. So if it fails, you probably give the items back. It should probably not just destroy the items. So that's the thing. But we should also make it so that it's just not gonna fail. So that should be fun. Let's take a look at that. Maze!
AR Maze just raided the stream.
Thank you very
with
much
1
for the
view.
raid. How you doing?
Thank you for
Welcome
the
in.
support.
Hope you had a wonderful stream. What were you up to today? Okay, so this Glimmer item is here. I think it might be that I was editing that file. Yeah, it's that I edited the file while the server was up. Thank you for another merch purchase that it just dinged again. My God. Get results. Okay, this is to this, to this, to this. Let's actually have this. We're gonna future-proof this just to cause any problems. So this is for here. If results bang equals null. Actually here. Let's be even safer. If extraction dot that bang equals null. This. No. This needs to be slightly different. Boolean process is equal to that. So if it processes, then we should do stuff because we want to be careful and not accidentally delete people's items, right? So if process, so we'll check for this. Else we do this. Wait, what's the execute method? Process close. Execute is false. Oh, so we can already test this. So execute. Oh no, we already need to check about this. Process that. If execute that, else this. So regardless if execute is set, we could just change no because we need to be careful about that just in case. So if execute and process. We will be doubly safe. We will make sure that it's going to do exactly what we want. Did you ever update your animated Minecraft overlay? I have not, because all of my coding time has been focused on the server and making more cool game stuff for the server. So I haven't had time to focus in on the really niche software development side to code for something for a mod that's just for me. Can I do a live 100 days? Probably not. Yes, I will do live videos 100%. We're going to be recording some live stuff during the subathon. There's no way around it because videos still need to be made even though that we're fully live. But FCG, which I hope that's a fresh cut grass reference. But FCG, it is entirely possible that the Skulk and or the Wilderness 100 days, depending on whether or not those two things coexist, or whether or not you count the two-parter as a normal 100 days video. It's entirely possible those are my last 100 days video ever. We shall see. But I've been talking about that a lot recently. Good night, Digit. Thank you for popping in. Hope you had fun in Extraction. Sorry you died. But it's entirely possible those are my last 100 days video ever because I've been making videos that break that mold a little bit and seeing the same, if not better, successes. And I desperately need to change things up because I can't just keep making the same video and having YouTube just not push it at all, which is not working. Are you a critter? Yeah. That was very embarrassing. There's like a tiny piece of ice and it made me spit just over the mic. Understandable yet upsetting. Well, like, go watch the Dead World video. It's not a 100 days video, but it's effectively the exact same thing. It's a 100 days video in all but the fact that I don't artificially inflate the playtime to be 100 days. It is still, I put myself in really difficult challenge. How do I progress from there? I did that for Dead World. The next one that I'm doing actually is I'm revisiting the Aether mod because the Aether mod has changed quite a bit since I touched it last. And probably the biggest criticism, which I think is valid, for the 100 Days Aether was that I spent about half of it in the overworld, which at the time, the Aether didn't have 100 days worth of content, right? But if I'm not explicitly holding myself to only hit that number just because that's what number people expect to be hit in the video, then I can make a video that is exclusively about surviving in only the Aether. And I think that lets me do different things and focus on different mods that I couldn't have done before because they didn't work in explicitly this one box that I'd forced myself into. So it lets me play around a little bit and kind of have some different fun. Going for after your break, do 3D modeling for school or watching coding, being haunted by gaming while wanting to game. Well, your name's appropriate, if nothing else. Also, somebody asked, do you mean may I? I don't know if it's even on GitHub. Is it? I think it's a private repo. I need to go look. It has genuinely been probably 2 years since I pushed any code to that. But yes, Beck already answered you, Devil. But like.gg is 100% vanilla compatible, including both Java and Bedrock. Everything in your Git is private. What can I say? I don't want to share. No, it's just on top of everything else. The concept of maintaining an open source project sounds like hell on earth. Like, I already have enough moderation and management to do just on the YouTube channel. And GitHub community management is a special circle of hell because it's all people who are smart enough to do things for software engineering, but they all do it just different enough to piss each other off constantly. Having been involved in open source projects before and having contributed to some open source projects, that is a special level of just everybody sucks here. Everybody's really smart and really talented, but God, you all need to get the good get along shirt just shoved over your head. 50 streams, Luvani. Thank you so much. That's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I'm in dev. I know how collabs go. Yeah, like we're really lucky for like .gg that the dev team, we all have kind of very complementary and parallel skill sets. And we very rarely work on the same plugin at the same time. And I think that's one of the main reasons why the team works really well together, because we all have different things that we're really passionate about, and we can all focus on those things. Like Extraction is my baby. This is the game that I think I've done like 90% of the code contribution for. But then making the items and populating all of the databases and populating a lot of the gameplay features was pretty much exclusively Sil and TNT. Because the two of them had all the menus that I made and were then able to in-game make a bunch of items and make them pretty quickly, right? Make them very quickly right now that they could, well, like the whole milk crash out happened. And by the time I got on Extraction that day, Sil had gone and made a milk bucket item. Ditto for the egg. Those items were made in like an hour, within an hour of the meme happening on stream, because it was just funny. Live with a few coders. Whenever they try to work together, they inevitably crash and burn. Can't imagine trying to maintain an entire team of independent software engineers. Also, the fact that like.gg is, and like working for the community and doing stuff is pretty much a volunteer position. I have done my best to, when times are good, pay the mods and pay the team. And I know, like, I've done whatever I can. It's probably not as much as they deserve. No, it's definitely not as much as they deserve. Realistically speaking, it's not. But they put a ton of work into it, and they do it because they're passionate about it. And when times are good again, I'll do that again. But they've been very understanding with the fact that, like, hey, 2025 sucked. So we needed to power through. But also that, like, I'm not on their cases. If they're like, I'm available and I'm doing this thing, it's like, cool, great. And they're like, I'm not available. I'm focusing on my class. It's like, cool, great, which is good. Abusement right now. Oh goodness, I haven't been thinking about expanding the team. I'm trying to keep it small just so it doesn't, because managing on top of everything else. One of the biggest problems is probably I am both the main face of everything as well as like one of the main devs and the manager, and that is too many hats. So right now we haven't been building out the team so much, and we've been trying to grow very slowly just for the sake of like, I can't really support everybody who's been wanting to join. And we tried last year expanding out the team a little bit. It didn't 100% go well, so I've been very gun shy on doing that for a bit. You've been around for a long time. Yeah, I know. I recognize your name, but I'm talking about it, right? Like, so maybe we do some kind of like coding challenge or coding interview or something like that, but I've been trying to take it really, really slow and be really, really intentional about not overcommitting myself, because I feel like I've definitely let people down in how I've managed projects or different projects I've gotten involved in, because I've just had to keep the channels going and keep videos going and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of that. Money is always an issue with those. The lucky thing about Leg.gg is that between the cosmetics and the ranks on the server and then what I make in YouTube, it can pretty much cover itself, which is good. The server's not profitable. It has never been. It probably will never be. I would really love for it to be. Don't get me wrong, absolutely. But I also refuse to make the server pay to win. Not only do I refuse to make the server pay to win, but most of the dev team have actively threatened me with physical harm should I dare introduce features that we all agree as pay to win. So that is something that we as a server and we as a staff team all hold ourselves to. There will be none of that. Ever. There will be none of that. The devs are based, yes. Shout out Rise, shout out ECR. They threaten and TNT. They threaten me with physical injury if I were to ever attempt the server to be pay to win. And I agree, and I appreciate that. So like, we won't have things like that. And does that greatly reduce the earning potential of the server? Absolutely, absolutely. Because a lot of people like being able to pay to win because they're bad at the game. And they're bad at the game and they have a lot of disposable income, so therefore they can make themselves better. And we don't want that. So like the only boosts that are available on the server are, while it's individually purchased, it is globally benefiting. So there's cosmetics. We do have a legend rank, which gets you visual cosmetics and a few exclusive items. We do have a bunch of items that you can purchase. Astral, thank you very much for resubscribing.
Finally, you're streaming while I am not at work.
Wage Wars, hello, welcome in as well. But yes, streaming in the evening. But like, we do have cosmetic items that you can purchase. We have items that you can purchase that we added in episode 2 that are stat tracking. So you can put an item on a bow that's like, how many headshots have you got with this bow? And you can only put that tracker on it if you buy it, right? Cool. There you go. That's not pay to win. That's just like some nice cosmetics and some nice fun stuff like that. Strange in TF2. I believe so, yeah. But you can buy a thing that boosts the server economy output by 50%, but it boosts it for everyone. So if somebody boosts the server for 100 gems, it boosts it for all players for 24 hours. Like Discord Nitro. Like, enough people boost the Discord server, it gets perks that everybody gets to enjoy. That kind of thing. So that's all we have. There are certain cosmetics, which obviously you can get from purchasing, and you have gems and you can unlock them. Right now you earn coins by playing the server. We need more ways to earn more coins. So like a daily quest system or something like that encourages people to go play X, Y, or Z game to get some additional coins to be able to earn some cosmetics in a free way a little faster. Probably important. When we get down to the point where we're going to add things like private lobbies, we'll probably add a rank above legend, because that's one of the few things in my mind that justifies slightly more money. Because if we're building out that we're scaling servers dynamically depending on people wanting private lobbies and having to invest the time and money into the infrastructure to be able to elastically scale the whole network based off of somebody clicking a button in game and saying, I want a private event. Yeah. But an ideal thing, an objective that I have, and something that I would love to do down the line. Personally, we need enough games to support this kind of event, but something that could be very fun, in my mind, is a ticket. Buy a ticket, or money, yes. You buy a ticket, you redeem that ticket, you pick a bunch of Leg.gg games, you set a bunch of players onto a bunch of teams, and you can run a fully automated Minecraft event. on a server, fully automated. Everything just runs. Completely just removing the barrier to entry for people being able to run private Minecraft. That would be my ideal end state. And realistically, that is like to get there by 2027. All of 2026 is let's get it so that there's enough people playing on the server that it's not a problem of can people fill a queue to get a game going. So advertising, expanding out extraction, building out the mini games, building out things like that, doing more things like that, making it so that extraction doesn't kill you if you get kicked, and instead it allows you to reconnect. Like quality of life features like that, other things like that, other games to get invested in. That's the main goal for this year. Is let's just tick every box of what people expect from a modern Minecraft server. Get all of them and have a bunch of killer games behind it. And then from there, Cookie has moved to the bed. Dog. And then from there, build out infrastructure on top of that people can run private lobbies, people can run private events, people can run invitational events or other things like that. Makes pillagers spawn behind you when you open. Is Extraction Season 2 still going to have the feature that makes a pillager spawn? Oh, of course. We'll buy it for a birthday and then has their party online, which is, yeah. Look, there's something special to be said about the fact that on the internet, you can have a group of friends that is in no way required. Are people allowed to stream while playing like.gg? Let's get back to that for a second. The best part about the internet is that friendship is no longer dictated by shared geography. Instead, friendship can be dictated by shared experiences or shared interests. That is the best part of the internet, right? My kids' friends are their friends because they happen to go to the same school. There might be a person in the world that would be the best friend ever for my kid, but they'll never meet because they're not physically located in the same space. Or some of my best friends in my life, we live across the country or across the world from each other, but we care about the same things and we're interested in the same things. So therefore, we've been able to find each other. That's the cool part of the internet. That's the benefit of everything that's been created over the last decade in the internet. And I think there's something really special about that. So there's nothing sad about having a digital birthday party. Realistically, I had a digital birthday party. I streamed on my birthday. I had a little bit of time with my family and I streamed on my birthday. Like, that was my digital birthday party. There's nothing sad with that. Are people allowed to stream on like.gg? Yes. If anything, I'm begging for people to do it. Like, I want to make like.gg a server that people can make content on. Like, you know how there are Hypixel Skyblock YouTubers and MCC Island YouTubers and MCC Island streamers and Hypixel streamers and Bed Wars streamers and all of these other things? Like, I'm practically begging for people to stream on the server. Like, you don't need to ask. It is a public server. I would kill to have people making... I kill to have people making like.gg part of their content production. Tell them about Blowout Sundays. Yes! There's a bunch of creators who play Blowout every Sunday and they stream it. And they have a lot of chaos and a lot of fun. And I love it. I love it so much. Shout out Content Farm. Shout out Saber. Shout out Gal and Loki and Mighty. Time to force the SPKers to stream from like.gg. No, I'm not going to force them. I'm not going to force them at all. Like, we're all playing Skyblock. We're having a great time. But I've definitely talked to all of them about like, hey, here's this cool thing that I'm involved in. Can I get you involved in some way too? And do something. But yeah, it'd be sad if I couldn't. Loki's like, I'm on like.gg right now. Why are you in my chat if you're streaming? Loki, go pay attention to your own stream. You don't need to be. Okay, I am. Okay, sure. I'm just checking. I can multitask. Yeah, okay. Loki, lock in. I saw several of them. You need to force. No, I don't need to force them at all. And that was before I was on SBK. Right? Jay, dude, I'm totally not streaming as well. Oh my god. Loki's not alone. Okay, that's valid. But like, 100%. Like, yeah, a lot of the SBKers were on the server last subathon, and I wasn't even on SBK yet. So I think you'll fully see people involved in doing stuff. So, all right, let's fix the bug for the thing that we did. And I think I know what the problem is. So we're going to... Okay, we don't need to rebuild. No, we'll build this just to be safe. Absolutely iconic chat. Did you like .gg once a weekend spread it? Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. Before I'm willing to be seen on a public server again. Oh, okay. I respect that. All right. So let's stop the server. Save this file while the server is offline, because I think that was the problem of what I did. We will upload with the bug fix, make it not eat things that it shouldn't be. And we're gonna go in, and just to be sure, I'm gonna put these in quotes, because I don't think they need to be strings, but we're gonna be sure. Glimmer item, shard item, save file. So the file is saved. We can go back to here. We can start it back up. But I'm worried about introverted tendencies. You'll never know if you're comfortable streaming until you start doing it. But it can be the thing that people don't talk about with streaming, and the thing that is sometimes a bit of a meme with streaming, is it is mentally taxing to do like multiple things. Any chance of a one chunk at a time SMP on like .gg for subathon? Doing a modded thing like that on the server would be very difficult. I do have plans for content on the .gg for subathon. Part of that will be SMP Plus. Part of that will be Extraction Season 2. Those are the big thing. Other than fresh moves, because I'm not a big fan of that. It is... also, why did my resource pack stop loading? It's the Just Expressions mod pack. So fresh animation eyes. So I guess it is technically the one that you're saying that you don't really like. Doesn't hit the same way as talking to a person? No, it doesn't. But it can be tricky. All right, EX admin. Let's pop out a few copies of this item. Oop. Admin open Glimmer Lagundo. See, does this work? Yes, it does. And we get our new currency. So let's drop in 3 of these heads. So that should give us now 32, 64, 32. So if this works right, this will go, my inventory will go up to 2 stacks. Yay. It did it. I did it. It works. There you go. Okay, cool. We've gotten an actual thing done. Also, Abusement, you said a message that I was mid-rants. I was mid-yap when you sent it, so I missed it. So please send it again. Yay, the thing does the thing. If it works, nice. Yeah. You did decode. I did decoding. We did decoding. We made it happen. We made the thing do the thing. So let's just commit this. Glimmer. Conversion. Okay. Let's take a look at what the next thing that we can do is. I'm going to go back to this screen because I don't want to share the whole, like, here's the entire checklist for Extraction Season 2. But I need to go look at the board that we have, the sprint board that we have, to be like, oh boy, what all is here that we could do? Particle animations, vendor refactor, treasure just, okay. This, it can be done. That's now fully marked as done. Vendors is a problem because that's going to take a little longer. Trial chambers, that can be done. That's marked as done. We've done that already. Vendors, crafting, dismantling, showing cause of death, profit limitation for hideouts. That's upgrade. Titles. What else could we make here? Leave a message for this. Allow a VIP to make a temporary scoreboard. No, that doesn't really work. I mean, we're going to do that. I'm spoiling a whole bunch of things. I'm just reading off the whole board. At this point, why don't I just show you the board? I'm reading off things. Yeah, hey, spoiler alert for those of you who love to run events in Extraction. You'll be able to make a leaderboard. Not like a temporary leaderboard. That will... You'll be able to make a temporary leaderboard that will generate an item that will be added to the loot pool for a limited amount of time. That item will then persist, so it doesn't get deleted or anything else like that. But the item will be able to be turned in at a secondary loot object, a secondary like NPC, which will allow everything to go through, which is quite fun. Because yeah. So like name tags, you know how name tags right now are kind of made it a separate thing. The whole reason why Extraction, the deposit menu, works with items of multiple different loot types is that makes it so that name tags can be turned back in on the existing guard deposit menu. So much nicer, right? It's just so much nicer. So much nicer. We're gonna do this and this and this and this and this. Yeah. I think I'm really bad about not spoiling things. It's because I'm excited about all of these things. I want all these things to work. But there are things on this board that I physically cannot show you because it will ruin part of the fun of season 2, which is a big deal. What could we do? What could we change? What menu can we swap out? What menu could we refactor? Could start working in the vendors. Yeah, let's take a look at that. No, oh no, because there's a lot of stuff I would need to make as far as database modeling to do vendors. What's a simple thing that we could add? That could be fun. Good night, Void. Thank you for popping in. What's a simple small thing we could add that could be fun? Or do we want to build? We could work on building something. We could work on building something out. You don't receive that 20 days. A rare item that freezes players. We have a bunch of items like that. It's just they don't currently fully exist properly in the new item pool. Get ready for leavers dismantle. Yeah, there's stuff I want to do. Like there's a dismantler, but there's a lot of I wanted to make this menu, right? Because making the menu is something that's very visual. And it's like, cool, we've made a thing, and now the thing actually works in the world. But like designing a database schema right now would be a pain and would not visually be very interesting. You know what? Yeah, let's just go do another run. Yeah, let's do another run. Why not? For shenanigans, that's a threat. Ooh. Thank you for the recommendation for Da Vinci. It's been a lifesaver. It's just objectively better. Okay, let's go get a kit. Let's see. Do I have anything good that I can use? We can do a luck. We can have a luck potion run. Why not? I have some speedy snaps. I can get myself on the leaderboard for the day, which might be smart. Put that there, that there. We'll get a blood soup. I'm short on pearls. That's a bit of... part of the problem. That's here. Do I have... That'll upset Beck. I have quite a few bricks. We can trade that. We can trade that. We can open up the engram there. I have all the name tags I've been collecting. We can get a lot of that. We can... Yeah, you know what? Sure. Let's go in with a luck potion, a couple harming potions, a trident, and some... Why not? I have a bunch of tridents. Where are they? There's one. We'll take some arrows. Goodness, the items in my inventory are being wonky. Where else? I need just a basic weapon. Do I not have like a... No, I have a diamond sword. Perfect. Okay. Gotten you with a tax refund last year. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and drop off a few or cash in a few items, and then we can drop in a bunch of shards just so we can get something on the board. Wait for those. Here are you. Wait for those. We can open up these two things real quick. Bulk. What we get? Usual, get an engram for an engram. Gotta love it. Cool. We got another egg. Fun. We can put that coal away. We can put that away. Those can all sit up there. So that's actually pretty good for us. We'll trade in one more egg. Gotta get Mig on here. Could be fun. Boop, boop. Have fun. Ah, I've fallen in the water. Okay, let's cash in just what I had sitting around. 129. I'll take it. That puts me not even on the board because 133 is the lead is the 10th place. All right, well, let's go get hunted down again by everybody. Why not? Bum, 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 bum. That would be a stupid death. Fall right away. Okay. Right when I logged off, you can't join the hunt this time. Yay, I'm free for once. Ooh, another harming pot. I'll take that. I don't know how Scott would do in here. It would be very cool to see like how all my friends do. I'm very excited because I'm going to show like, obviously playing on here is going to be a big part of Subathon 2 for me because I've been working on Extraction Season 2 code for like the last probably 3 weeks. Okay, game. But I've been working on it pretty nonstop. Got something really good. For like the last 3 weeks. And probably will be doing more work very soon. What did I get from here that was good? Oh, the lucky berries. Actually, no. Actually, wait, no. That's even more luck. Yeah, hold on. Oh, but I need to be hungry. Because we didn't make these items that are always edible. Yeah, like, biggest mistake I made was probably, hey, look, 2 bricks. Sorry, Beck. Biggest mistake I made was make extraction points always visible. Realistically, you should only ever be seeing extraction points that are valid for you. That's just bad design on my part. I'm going to hunt you down. Beck has the worst luck in getting bricks in extraction. Like, it is It feels mathematically impossible. And yet they manage it. That they can always be somehow horrifically unlucky when it comes to bricks. Like what? Like a mending book? It's worse than a mending book. Like you need bricks to be able to build out your hideout. But oh boy, has Beck been what feels like impossibly unlucky in getting bricks. Actually really good. That's a child? That's a child. Oh, fun. A child wearing gold armor. Great. Bricks aside, so have I. What did I miss? We've been doing a bit of coding and a bit of development, and I've been showing off this game that I care so deeply about that I've been making for some time now. It's quite fun. It's a very fun game. I'm biased as hell. I'm very biased, but it's very fun. That is a special level of self-inflicted pain, Altair. Unbreakable grass. Yeah. Grass being unbreakable is a problem. Distraction playing previous Vault Hunter player. Been a lot of fun to loot and play. Okay, so that's a thing that I specifically would love to touch on. There's things that I think are good from Vault Hunters that I think I can port into Extraction that are really, really good. I think there are design choices and design decisions from Extraction that work really well. But there's certain psychological things between Vault Hunters and Extraction that I think that could be perfect. The cool part is if we can get those communities to overlap a little bit, because Vault Hunters as a game is really great, and all the work that the devs on that have done is really, really cool. Really, really great. I can't bring myself to play Vault Hunters anymore for very obvious reasons. But like, oh my goodness. I would love to be able to try to explain to the VH community and show the VH community this game, because I think if we could get the word out, it would be right up their alley. Like the average Vault Hunters player. What happened to Vault Hunters? Here's revealed that Iscal's not exactly the greatest person to horrifically understate things. But yeah, I think there's potentially good no. Where do they spawn? Okay, that's just a lot of zombies. Yeah, you know what? You two fight. Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you. Ow, that's a punch bow. Oh my god. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Yeah. What happened? So I'm not gonna support the project. Ooh, that's nice. I'm not gonna support the project as long as he's involved. I tried reaching out to the team and being like, "Hey, how can I support you?" when they were originally trying to get a hold of the code, but alas. Fine. I'm making my own game. Heck no, would have broken Extraction. Oh my god, yes. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? There are certain things that I just wish could have happened. That would have been amazing. You have soup based on him? Yep. Blood soup. Blood for the blood god. 100% a callback and a reference. It gives you strength 2 for 10 seconds. The whole idea being if you have 10 seconds to just go absolutely ham. Blood soup. Would have really loved this game. That would be wonderful, genuinely. What's my helmet situation look like? Perfect. This is better. But yeah, this is like survival. This is if survival games could be persistent in some way, right? If survival games could be a persistent world game, that's how I could very easily explain Extraction. I want to save a little bit of hunger off, so I could eat the blood soup if I see a player, so I could just obliterate them. That is my whole goal. Someone invite Red. Red knows about the game. We talked about it before. Just hasn't had the chance to come play. But Red knows about Extraction. We talked about it when they were working on Lifesteal Public Season 2 and how to moderate a PvP-oriented community and try to come up with that. And I was talking about how Extraction, despite being a PvP game, has cultivated a very PvE-oriented audience. Is it PvP or PvE? Depends on how you play it. You don't need to kill to progress in this game. There will potentially be an NPC, and like when we add questing, there will potentially be certain NPCs that are going to be like, kill 5 players as a quest or something like that. But as of right now, currently, there is no PvP required to play Extraction. You can play the whole game as a PvE experience and just be fighting other players. Or avoid fighting other players.
Shrimp Fueled Gaming just rated the stream with 2 viewers. Thank you for the support.
Thank you so much for the raid, Shrimp. How you doing? Welcome in. Okay, I'll take the egg. I'll take the egg. What were you up to today on your stream? What you got going on? Nothing? Nothing? No players. Hey. Ooh, a bee. This does nothing, but it is very fun. Came back with nachos. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, okay. I'll take that. Take an egg. Take some planks. Wait, there's speedy snaps in there. I just noticed. They're stuck in my head today. Oh no, Jace, I'm sorry. It's gonna be back. Gotti the Scott, hello, welcome in. How you doing? Night vision? Oh, you know what? Sure. Don't mind if I do. Full of diamonds. Boop. Boop. Can we find anybody else? I don't think we found anybody. Avid songs in your head all day? Come on. I think they know I'm on blood soup timer. Where'd they go? Oh, I missed them. I missed them. Oh, there's people over here. Breaking you down is your current earworm? Ooh, you're welcome and I'm sorry. Oh, this is mean. Come on, where'd you go? There's somebody behind me now too? Now, oh my god. Oh my god. This is a bloodbath. This is a bloodbath. I love this so much. That's just a three-way battle for, ooh, there's a healing beacon in there. Beacon, yes, drop that. Give me that, yes. Name tag number 1. Name tag number 2. Iron boots is better than what I have. Give me that. Give me that. Perfect. I'm not gonna. That's not gonna be everything. Where were they? They're over this way. My night vision's going away. That was such a close fight, and now it's where'd they disappear to? Oh, I'm hooked. Where'd they go? I want the kill. Silly badge, you got switched between I voted and I farted. I just put it there. That's for this. That's for in reference to this Tumblr Sexy Men poll. We had some fun and we had some badges made. But I forget who from the community specifically made them. Okay, I see. Target acquired. Oh my god, Destiny's just coming in and stealing all my kills. What is this? Oh, come on. I need this kill. I need this kill. Okay, I'm going back for the loot. Sabine's made that voter badge. That's twice. That's 3 times now. He's just run in and stolen my kill. Okay, I've refreshed. I've re-upped on all the stuff. I need a bundle badly. There's a blood soup there. You know what? Here. Just... Where'd that trident come from? I see them. We're moving. God, see, I love this game. I love this game so much because you can have runs like this that are just ridiculous. Oh, no, that's my sword. That's my sword. Okay, do I have a bundle? I don't have a bundle. Cobwebs, I can drop this. I have 2 name tags. I have a thing that's better than that. I have a thing that's better than that. I have speedy snaps. I have the accidental... I was trying to drop the bowl, but I didn't. Oh, there they are. Oh no, I filled my food. I don't want to do that. I want to be just the tiniest bit hungry. You can eat the blood soup. You got to be just on the edge. How am I doing? 12 minutes? Island camp, scrap campground, highway southwest. Okay. I need to leave here in probably about 3 minutes. No, in the next update, you will be able to Yes. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. I'm getting that name tag. We're gonna go here. Oh wait, there's a bad pun in here. I want that really badly. Blood soup. I'll take a diamond sword. We'll take more that. There's a bad pun. That. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take that Midas chest plate. Okay, I'm leaving. It's time for me to go. Time to get out of here. Okay, where am I? Northwest obelisk. Okay, we're leaving. City runs are always a brawl. Yeah. It's, oh my god, though. Like, what was that? 3 or 4 kills? You were gonna stab me? You got stabbed by a bald man. Oh no, how dare. How dare. I got the jump on you. Basically, I had blood soup and I pearled onto you. You kind of didn't have a chance. It was unfortunately very bad for you. Woo. Blinded with a gleam off of his chrome dome. Hey! You weren't even tapped into the game. Oh, well, that makes me feel less good. That makes me feel slightly mean. Is the map outside of Zerio's? It is the Zerio's world map. That is what I'm using. Being followed? No. Let's get out of here. This isn't my extraction point. I can just leave. I can just go through it, though. Sorry, in-game for those who don't have it. There is unfortunately not currently a in-game map that is able to be pulled up on screen because we're just limited by mods. Gotta log off the stream. You'll be back. No worries, Das. Thank you very much for popping in. Let's get out of here. Just gonna keep pounding down cookies. And a couple pearls to get out of here potentially quicker. How's your last kit? Oh no, Solar. I feel bad. Okay. Get out of here. I think I'm gonna get out. Oh boy. That was stressful. More names for the barrel. Ooh, 3 new names. That's 3 people I have not killed before. I had not killed Solar, but there's no way that I haven't. Oh my god, all the old name tags got cleared. That's no fun. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep track that the old name tags got cleared. We're just gonna keep track of, hey, I had that many name tags. What a run. That was honestly, like, that's the thing that makes me love this game. Going through a run like that and having a really intense, like a really, really intense, just constant chase of chasing multiple people down. Yeah, I think part of it is the fact that when the world upgraded, a lot of stuff lost a lot of its components. Yeah, a lot of stuff lost a lot of its components, which is unfortunate, but yeah, that was what was in my inventory when we started today. We can put another blood soup away. We'll take one in. We'll drop off a couple tridents. Okay, we can drop off a couple foods. Drop off a couple foods. We got a new sword. Bricks and planks. We can drop off a couple tridents and a diamond sword that we got a spare of. Oh, we have a spare chest plate. We'll drop off some bows. We'll drop off the bow because I like going in with a bow. It feels extraneous component wise. That can trade for that. Where's engrams? We'll just put engrams in here because why not? We don't need to store those all off. We'll store. Actually, no, I'll trade for those. But I'm gonna put the coal here for right now, just to make it faster. Tridents. We'll do. You know what? We'll do 2 tridents. We'll go in with 2. And we have half a stack of cobwebs, which is honestly probably more than. We'll do one more run. One more run. One more run. Dry ice, redstone, gold and gold. We can put these away. Honestly, I don't know why I'm super organizing, knowing that the season is going to end soon, and knowing that it's all going to upgrade to season 2. All going to upgrade to new stuff in season 2. I'm very excited for that. I'm genuinely very excited for season 2. I think it's going to be able to do. We're going to be able to do so much cool new stuff with how much the game has upgraded. Fighting music just getting dropped by Destiny in the middle of that. I'm so sorry. Boop, boop. Yeah. Okay, that puts me on the top 10. So jealous of how clean the inventory is. Yeah, it's kind of nice. No complaints. I have to go have a busy day. No worries. Another 123. I'm definitely on the leaderboard now. That puts me somewhere in the 300-ish range. I want to wait. See, that's the other thing, is making these holograms better, visually better. Can't remember I missed any announcements. Was there an update on the ROR new app submissions? No. That is such a dropped ball. I'm going to be completely honest. We dropped the ball so hard with how to submit maps for running on random. We got work to do on making that actually a little bit more feasible, a little bit more possible. I'm on the board! 252. All right. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to let everybody here in chat just frantically punch me. I'm going to run to the restroom really quickly. You all should do the same. And I will be right back, and we'll do one more run, and then we'll call it for the stream. I really need to. So, be right back. See you all in just a second. Well, I'm being pushed. I'm being kidnapped. This is normal. Do I say or oh, I'm being pushed towards the raid. I think people have decided I'm going to raid. Okay. People have decided I'm going in for another raid, so I'm going in for another raid. Oh my goodness, we've been starting at night every single night. East Dam Helipad, TNT Shack Island, Airport Runway, Northwest Obelisk. Northwest Obelisk again. Interesting. Okay, I think I have an idea. Yeah, that's my way out right there. So we're gonna have to just head back in towards the city. I'm gonna go for another scrap. Like let's go fight again. Let's collect some name tags. You are being rescued. Do not resist. But yeah, just imagine like loot here being important. Like you can come to the huntsman's cabin and you're gonna get more like foods and leather and things like that because it's just a lot more common comparatively. And there's always going to be the baseline loot which is available everywhere, right? But you'll be able to get more specialized things in specific areas, which could be fun. Oop, oop. Anything in here? Wooden tool. Oh yeah, that's right. There's pillagers. Broken toaster. 18 sticks is actually a really good roll. Yeah, there's Vindicator spawns in there. I forgot that. Let's stay away from that house. For PvE only for extractions who are hot garbage when it comes to PvP. The problem with disabling PvP in an extraction shooter game or an extraction looting game, since this isn't technically a shooter, the only problem with disabling that is that the vanilla Minecraft enemies alone are not interesting enough to fight. So probably not going to make a PvE only version of the game. Something that I do like, but actually what I might do, let me roll it back just slightly for that. Probably not going to make a PvE only version of the game because in my mind, I balance the whole game around the risk of being able to lose your stuff. And right now, one of the main ways to lose your stuff is another player fighting you, right? That being said, I think there should be a way for players to more easily indicate to each other that they are not a PvP player. Maybe? So maybe a piece, like a way to set your helmet to be a I'm friendly helmet or something like that. Or making additional loot that you can purchase for like a shard or two, but it's a green helmet that's meant to indicate like I'm friendly, I'm not PvPing, don't kill me. Just as an idea. Temporarily PvE, same deal, because if you're in the middle of a fight and somebody hits you and then you say you eat this item, like you use this item that makes you immune to PvP, all you're doing there is just taking away their ability to play the game. Really, it's kind of a thing. The old sword waggle between shields. Yeah, just crouch frantically. Crouch of friendship. Respect the crouch of friendship. Realistically, like when I'm playing, I only jump other people in full kits. Would it potentially lead to the targeting of PvP players? Potentially? Like, sure. It's also the kind of thing where it's not like we ban people for playing the game. The game is the game. So it's tricky about finding a balance there of. But at the core of it, extraction does have a PvP element here. You know what? Here. No. Come here. Crouch of friendship. Crouch. No. Come here. Come back. I'm trying to give you something. Come back. That's for you. Yeah. One of the risks considering wearing pacifist gear. I mean, that's like the idea of, yeah, you'd wear pacifist gear and maybe it would, there's that idea of potentially having a gear set that makes you take less damage but unable to damage other players. But then the idea of people hot swapping into that gear set the second they start to lose a fight is really unfortunate. So, I don't know. Like repeatedly reported. Realistically, no, because part of the game is the PvP element. Like we're not gonna report people for playing the game. So it is the kind of thing where, yes, one thing that will alleviate that to some degree is the idea of instancing the raid. So something that will probably happen with Season 2, especially if popularity continues to grow on Extraction overall, would be instancing out the world so that there are multiple parallel versions of the world that you can connect into. You don't control which one you go into when you start a raid. So when you start a raid, you're just like, you get randomly selected to go into one of them. There's nothing you can do to intentionally go into one versus the other. I'm taking shots here. Yeah, like if I see a player in kit, I'm gonna fight because that's the game. I'm dead here. I'm dead here. I'm dead here. Woo. Oh, yeah, Loki's gonna kill me. I need some time to heal. Oh, I don't have... Shoot, that's not good. 4 or 5 people just targeted the helpers anyway. Yeah, a little bit. Oh my goodness, I am being an absolute potato right now. I was just being an that was, yeah. Dude, you're right. Destiny, you're right. That was horrific. That was a really bad. Running around sniping low levels in the starting area, yeah. Come here, you have my broken toaster? Yeah, well, good luck. No, like, that's the game. The game is PvPvE. The whole point of the game is that there is opportunity for player versus player combat. That's not people being massive jerks. That's people playing the game as I've intended it. Like, almost everything on the whole server is cooperative, because if it's been proven that if we have a PvP experience in literally any other thing, people get upset. So we've dropped any concept of PvP from every other element of the entire server, with the exception of like Blowout, which is an arena game. So knowing that and having that kind of included, extraction is the one thing where I'm like, I mean, like when someone is very intentionally targeting only PvE players, I think charting the map and having it so that it's multiple people instance from one thing or another, we can do things like counteract that. I'm gonna let them exist. You can just coexist right there. Here, take some cookies. And take that. You might get killed now, but take a kit. Adding a pacifist identifier is a good idea from your experience with PvP games. And we probably won't. The idea is just there. Like, I know in Arc Raiders, there's things where people go in and they only go in with snowballs. Right? Because if somebody's going in with the intent to PvP and you flag to them, I am not a threat, all they see you as is a target, which is 100% the right way to go about the game, given the concept of the game itself. So you're basically just setting your any other non-PvP or PvE games. There is Running on Random, which is a movement-based game. There's Flower Frenzy, which while it does have PvP enabled, it does have PvP enabled. It is at its core a flower picking competition. Okay, that's 3 times I failed on those stairs because I'm too busy looking at chat. There is Blowout, which is an arena sky battle PvP game, but is more silly PvP than anything else, let's be honest here. And then a few other, and then obviously SMP Plus, which has no PvP enabled whatsoever on the server, with the exception of the, what's it called? The Coliseum. And some people have PvP flags on in their lands, but you can very easily tell that. Out of here. Blowout's fun. Blowout is fun PvP. Blowout has the mace, which makes it automatically the best game mode ever. Blowout is silly PvP. It's very fun, very chaotic. Very fun, very chaotic PvP, which is the fun. Which is the fun. I love it. SMP being reset to subathon. No. No. The only thing that is due for a reset is extraction because of how monumentally refactored the overall game is and is going to be. I want to get to a very specific area on the map. That I don't know if I can easily get to, but we can try. You better move, though. You're about to be shot. That's what I need. Is it one of the sulky towers? No. No, it's up there. I have a luck potion on me. There's a specific place I want to go, which, oh my goodness, there's 2 bricks. Sorry, Beck. Yeah, like, you don't need to PvP. It's not required. You pacifist item, cursed binding, so no hot swapping. Made it so you can't deal or receive PvP damage. Okay, well. I'm being hunted by an entire crew of people. Oh my god, that's an army. That's an army. Oh boy. AKA the regulars. Yeah. This is gonna be close. They want the toaster. Loki wants the toaster. That's the thing. Loki has an obsession with the broken toaster item specifically. Gal's behind me has diamond sword. Bad pun? Yes. Double back. Now, the only problem is I am running low on pearls, so that's not great. I don't have a bow, do I? No, I don't. Shoot. I heard that. That's a problem. Okay, I need to eat. This is gonna take a hit. Yep. Okay, I'm getting out. I'm not getting killed. I just got this kit. Move, so I'm not getting tridented. Keep holding the line. Keep holding the line. Run, 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 run. Do. Run. Just run. Just run. Oh. You're probably getting on me a little there. No, I'm being hunted. Now the trick is... Yep, that's the problem. Oh, that let the other one catch up. That wasn't smart. Okay, now that the trick is here is now getting to the, not only getting to the extraction point, but getting to the extraction point with enough time to get out, because they are behind me. Nope. Nope. Oh, they're trying to get ahead of me too. You're my sacrifice. You're my distraction. Oh! Oh, I called that. That was so lucky. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. They're right on me. Oh, they're right on me. It's gonna be, no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna be able to make it. Oh, it's over. It's so 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 over. Yeah, it's so over. There's no getting out of that. Oh. That was so close. GG's. I did my best. I got to it. I just couldn't secure the way out. If I had resistance soup, I would have been able to win that. I would have been able to win that with resistance soup, or I think taking the fight earlier. I spent all of my pearls just trying to evade them in the city. And if I could have if I would have saved one of them to get a lot more distance so I could have ran out the countdown timer, I think I would have had a bit more of a chance. Oh, that was so good though. And that's why I love extraction. That right there. That's why I love this game. And that's why I love the PvP element of the game, even though I'm not a big PvP player. I mean, you saw how much I absolutely whiffed that fight versus Loki at the beginning. But that's the fun of this game is things like that, which is just so good. And I'm very excited for what Extraction Season 2 is going to look like. But yeah. It'll be fun. That's why I don't play games with PvP enabled. Yeah, that's fine. Try not to die the whole time. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually really obsessed with Extraction, I will not lie. Yeah. And the best part is, once I actually write the Decim and Elterran storylines for Extraction Season 2, that's actually going to be a lot of fun. So that'll be nice and entertaining, I think, which will be good. That was always kind of the intent for Extraction, is to have a lot of the story from the multiverse make its way into the world. Let me just... No, yes, I did. Yes, I did just drop that. There's a reason that there's 2 kinds of obelisks in the dead zone. How has no one noticed that yet? It's been a year. Anyway, let's find somebody to raid. I think I'm the only SPK alive. I am. Okay, cool. So let's find a raid target. Where's my stuff? I live. Find a raid target. Who can we go raid to? Who's live that we should go say hi? Who have we not raided in a while? I catch and immediately sent to ad jail. Oh my goodness, geese! I'm so sorry. That's awful timing. I apologize so badly. Who's live that I'm following? Who can we send the energy? Lurking while doing Sudoku, hearing Decim and Elterran's mentioned and your head snapped. Hopefully you didn't pull anything in your neck. That would be unfortunate. You know what? We haven't said hi to Jojo in a while. So why don't we raid out to Jojo? It looks like they're on Lifesteal and chilling. Sit back and enjoy. They're on Lifesteal and they're chilling. Like, let's send some energy over there. Remember, not everybody on Lifesteal is PG. So keep that in mind if you happen to be watching with the little ones. We might as well, go say hello, send some energy over, and enjoy the show because it looks like quite a bit is happening over there, which could be fun. There might be a bit of a fight, which is about to happen. Our raid message, as always, is never skip a leg day. I'm gonna go work on the stuff that is a little too boring to show in code, but thank you for tuning in for this, which was very different. Like just yapping, talking game design, showing off and playing a lot on Leg.gg. Once Extraction Season 2 is actually up and running and functional, I'm going to be playing on it a lot. I am very excited for this game and being able to play more of it with you all. So I'm glad you had fun. We will probably do more development-related streams very, very soon. But until next time, everybody, take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. !SMP. And from Leg.gg, you should be able to join the Discord server if you enjoyed everything that you played today, or if you saw and you want to play more of it, come be a part of it. Thank you all so much. I will talk to you all very, very soon. Send Jojo my love, and I will see you all next time, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hi, Legs. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Should I comment? I hope you had a